Доброго дня, I'm Natalia from Mom's Dish. That was good morning or good day. In Ukrainian, we are going to be making a Ukrainian recipe, as you probably assumed. We're making deruni, which are potato pancakes, very popular recipe. They always say Ukrainians have 500 ways of making potato dishes. This is one of our favorites. You're going to love it as well. Let's make it. For potato pancakes or deruni, all you need is some potatoes. The ingredients are so simple because it was like basically farm to table lifestyle. My grandma just grew all of these things and that's all she used. So we have potatoes, an onion, a few eggs and salt and pepper, and then we'll need some oil for frying. So I'm gonna start by peeling potatoes and then I'll show you how we shred them specifically. But let's start by peeling them first. And actually, you know what grandma would do? The way she would peel potatoes, let me show you. This is the way grandma would peel potatoes. There was no such a thing as potato peeler. My mom only still uses a knife to peel potatoes. And then if you peel too thick, you get in trouble as a child. They would teach you how to peel so thinly to the point where the skin is see-through when you're cutting it off. So there's a lot of pressure to peel potatoes properly growing up. I think potato peeler is much quicker and easier. But sometimes when I feel nostalgic, I'll do that. But this is definitely quicker.
Can I share a story? This is really cool because the first time I saw a potato peeler was actually from my grandma in Ukraine.
What?
So, yeah.
No.
Fun fact, I was born in Siberia, but my grandma was in Ukraine. So when I visited her like twice or 3 times, and I came over and I asked her,
she
Grandma,
did
what is
not have a
this?
potato peeler.
She did. She had.
Your grandma was
Yes.
hip.
And she actually taught me how to cut with it because we in Siberia used the actual knife as well.
What is happening? Your grandma was hip. I'm just gonna wash those potatoes. Now we also need to peel off this onion. I'm just gonna remove the outside layer and we're gonna shred it with potatoes as well. Okay, we're gonna start grating all of these ingredients. So there are different sides of your grater. This is the smaller side, this is the larger, but then there is this like very, very small side. That's the one that you wanna use for true Ukrainian potato deruni. So we're gonna just, I wonder if anybody can say deruni. Can you say an R like that? We're just gonna shred it on this side. You can use a food processor, you can use a blender, but this side specifically gives you the perfect texture that you should have, just like the ones I had in childhood. And trust me, it makes a difference. This is cool because you won't grate your hands. Because you get close to this.
It actually works?
Yeah, look.
Crazy. Oh, don't do that.
Well, it doesn't nothing happens
That's
good.
crazy. This is crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know I'm notorious for cutting myself, burning myself, so any precaution.
It's at a point like where she doesn't feel it anymore. Okay, let me do this.
I do feel it. You could use a food processor and it would speed up the process.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you know, if you go like different ways, it grades
I
better.
can see that, yeah. It's like using a fine sandpaper over your potato.
Oh, Tim, go.
Ha, you're just lucky you're taking a break.
Like you don't have to do this, but I do think it makes a difference. Use a blender. Cut them potatoes into pieces and just blend it up.
But you know what? If I was hungry and that was the only way I can feed my family, yeah, I'd do that.
And you know the young potatoes, they're not soft, they're harder to grate.
I did not know that.
So like, I mean, as potatoes sit for a little while, you know what's gonna be horrible is grating this.
Really?
Because you're gonna cry.
Okay, how about you finish this?
I had this manly help with potatoes, but the hardest part is the onion because that's what makes you cry. We're just gonna do it on the same side. And all the measurements I'll drop down below, that way you guys don't have to worry about writing them down. To the potatoes, I'm gonna add this onion that we just grated as well. To this mixture, I am adding 2 eggs. And then we're just gonna combine it all together, whisk it up, so the eggs are fully incorporated. Some people drain potatoes, I don't. I actually like, so whenever you have the liquids for potatoes and you're frying them, they give you this like crispy edges. So I don't drain them unless you have like a crazy excess of water. Now we're gonna season them. And the seasoning is really simple. I mean, in Ukrainian culture, I feel like my mom only used salt and pepper, and that's what I like to use. So a little bit of pepper, and then we're also gonna use some salt. And I always feel like potatoes need a lot of salt, but I like things extra salty, so like do it to taste or your preference. Just combine it all together. This like, the smell of even raw potato reminds me of childhood. We're gonna fry them now. On to the cooking part, we're gonna preheat a pan with a generous amount of oil. You want to cover the bottom and just a little bit more. That would give you extra crispy, yummy edges. So this is the time when you're not gonna be healthy on the oil side, I would say. This is perfect. And we want the oil to be almost like sizzling hot. I think my oil is nicely preheated. Ooh. Do you see that sizzle? This is it. I'm gonna step back. If you wash your zucchini fritters, you'll understand why. Okay, here we go, second one. And this scoop, you guys, is amazing because it makes all of them the same size. I'm gonna let them brown on all sides, look all around, and I'm gonna flip them over. This looks epic. So excited. Do you see that crispy edge right here? Do you? Cameraman, are you zooming in? Okay, so we're gonna flip them over. Oh, that looks yum. Okay. Once the other side is nice and golden, I can see that they're golden. We're gonna do the same thing with the rest of the mixture, potato mixture, potato pancakes, Deruni mixture. So in the same pan, if you need a little more oil, you can add oil in between. I think we're still good here. We're gonna continue adding one at a time. You guys, this looks so good. I'm just ready to dig in. If the man wants to be here, sure, come over, but I am digging in. My house or our house smells so good right now.
Heavenly.
It's just like, oh, it's so good. I am excited.
If you want your neighbors to be knocking at your door,
Well, maybe
this
not.
is what you do.
So here's how we serve it. Well, maybe you can tell me how you guys served it. We would serve it with sour cream.
Yeah,
Did you
we
guys do
did
that?
too, yeah.
Okay. So then a dollop of sour cream. And then, did you necessarily eat this for breakfast? It wasn't really a breakfast
I think
thing.
I was too lazy for sour cream. Just like it smelled so good, I just ate it.
By itself?
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can see this, but like this crispy edge is like the best part, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good.
So much texture too.
And it's like chewy, I think it's the way you grate it, it makes it a little chewy, almost like a gnocchi.
Look, no offense to those of you that like the typical hash browns, American
Oh,
hash
yeah.
browns, but this is so much better. Is that me though, like with my childhood memories, or?
No, this is better. It's way better than hash browns because of the texture. Does it remind you of gnocchi, fried gnocchi almost? The texture is almost chewy.
Maybe. Yeah, it's so much more chewier than the hash
English.
browns.
Amazing recipe. You have to make this one. I always say this, if you make any of our recipes, make this one, Okay? We'll see you again next time. Bye.
See you guys.
Smishnoho. We didn't forget to say that, huh?